everyone. This is Intuitive Edge, where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. Today I want to take a look at a conspiracy surrounding the death of an actor, Isaac Kappy, who tragically lost his life this week. There's been a lot of conspiracy floating around concerning his death, whether it was ruled a suicide, but whether it was actually a suicide or not, or if this is being a big cover-up, or what's been going on with that. He did leave somewhat of a note, but he did say he was not suicidal. So people are wondering if this is a cover-up, if he actually did take his own life tragically, or if foul play was involved. So I want to take a look at this. Okay, I shuffled up the cards and I laid out some cards here. The first question is, was foul play involved in Isaac Kappy's death? And I got the Star card. This is a major arcana. It's a card of hope, it says. That's the keyword. Generally, a major arcana, if you ask a direct question, depends on how it's laid out. I would take that as a yes regarding foul play. Second question, did he die by his own hand? Okay, was this his own doing? And I get the partnership card. This is the Two of Cups. This tells me that more people were involved. I would say that it was not totally his own hand if he's got the partnership, meaning you've got someone else with you, or someone else's help, in other words. So I would say that's a no. Was Kappy murdered? I've got the World card, another major arcana. When I have these two questions are similar. Was foul play involved and was he murdered? And I have two major arcanas on both of those. They carry a little more weight. Though I would think that would be possible. Okay. What led up to his death? We've got the Seven of Cups possibility. This is a card about being like too many choices, almost feeling overwhelmed, or feeling like there's too many options and not a clear thinking path through a situation. It's like there's too much on the plate to know what to do. Okay, that's the meaning of this card. And with that leading up to his death, it sounds like there was a lot going on. A lot led up to this. The last question, what do we need to know or be aware of? And I've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now, when I read tarot, I like to get like first impression when I turn a card over. And then I sometimes will see if the artwork leads me to something specific. Sometimes I'll do that. And this one, I'll show it to you again. With this card, you see that's a sea turtle. I was drawn to the shape. The sea turtle's like swimming down under the water, and he's got the pentacles in this card they kind of reminded me of the shape of like a boat anchor. And with that feeling of underneath the water and that anchor, that down under it, what came to me initially was that he knew where the bodies were buried. That kind of came to me. He knows where the bodies are buried. And it's kind of like he knew, I think he knew something maybe about someone else. I think maybe he was being blackmailed, or he had the goods on somebody else, I think. And he knew too much. That's what I feel with this. This is a card of hard work and achievement, but that imagery just stuck with me of like something deeper underneath. And I think he knew too much, and I don't really get the feeling from this that this was something that was entirely done by him. I think there's more to this story, especially that possibility card with too much going on, too much on the plate. That's what I get with this. I did do some other spreads as well, looking at this. I pulled a couple cards just quick the other day, just, you know, checking is he actually dead? Is that an actual true story? And I did get that he was. But I wasn't real clear on whether he was murdered or whether he took his own life. And so I thought I'll come down here and set up this video and take a look again. And with these questions, the two major arcana, again, those carry a little more weight in a reading. And both of those came up on the question of, they were worded differently, but question of whether foul play was involved and whether he was murdered. So you know, it's hard to know. Oftentimes what we see in the news is not always correct. So we have to use our own discernment and wisdom and intuition to get the truth nowadays. So it's kind of looking like this might have been a setup of some kind, but I guess I might check up on this again and see if we get anything more. Again, very sad to report that he has passed. So, but we will pray for him and pray for his family. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is Intuitive Edge. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.